morphing in outer space. Time to save the human race. Power Rangers Cosmic Fury. No, people have been waiting to talk about this. I've been waiting to talk about this. Got the pleasure. Thank you, Netflix. Got to see this early 10 episodes on Netflix coming. Let me make sure I get my date right. This is going to be dropping on Friday, September 29th. I believe it's either 20th or 29th of the week this is coming out. But yeah, it's coming 10 episodes. I was able to watch the whole thing. As a big Super Sentai fan, as a big, Power Ranger fan. I went into this with some thoughts, some hate. Didn't like the suits, seeing it from first sight. I think they just did a lot of things that I thought that I would not like. And here we are, a year later, months and years later, after we got after we just got the Once a Ranger special with Billy. David Yost is out here killing it, coming back as Billy, not only for the show but for that as well. Being able to expand this Power Ranger lore through this method is crazy. I really, man, I had to eat this one. I really didn't think I was going to like it, and I did. Wow. But yeah. So review, no spoilers. Power Ranger Cosmic Fury. Just pretty much starts right back off from where we left from Dino. I almost said Dino Charge. Dino Fury. Where at the end of that, we found out Amelia's parents are the evil bad guys we've been fighting this entire time. The evil bad guy does one cluster evil, suck up all the evil, create one big evil. And Zayto uses the one weapon that was given to him that, if used, would destroy him upon use. And he did the final attack, sacrifices all the Zords. They no longer have access to the Zords anymore. And pretty much winds up killing himself, goes into the grid. At the end of the show, we see him pop back out the grid, and then poof, he's gone. After a 6-month time skip. I think I feel like we've done time skips before in Power Rangers. Yeah, we definitely have. Okay, because usually you don't get a lot of explanation at the end of these. I thought Dino Fury ended off really well. I was cool where it was. Didn't think we were getting more. We found out later that we were getting more. Not only more, but a continuation of where we just left off. There's more story to tell. And here we are with Cosmic Fury. The theme song is the same song as they changed Dino Fury to the Cosmic Fury, and it's been messing with me. But yeah, so here we are. We leave off. Now, I mean, if you've seen the screenshots, if you've seen various other things, you've probably seen the Tamakis that they use in Kira Ranger. Which is the Sentai where they borrow the Zords from, and partial morphers. They do original morphers here. But yeah, I just thought that was like I said, going into it, I didn't know what to expect. But like I said, we get Cosmic Fury. We recognize the Zords. But the biggest thing was going to be the suits. People had issue with the suits, and so did I. I'm like, I'm really not liking it. They could have easily. They could easily just given them the suits from that show, which probably still would have made sense to the actual power source they were using. Yeah. I don't have a problem with it. I actually do not have a problem with the suits. After actually seeing it in motion, I'm like, it works. I think they kept keeping the helmets from the previous, a little slight design to those. It works. I'm used to there being some type of logo or design kind of representing the team, and I think that's probably what my biggest issue was, not having something there in the middle to kind of really, you can really see what it was. But other than that, it was pretty good. Like I said, I definitely did not hate this. Like I said, upon further watching, and they wear their original suits for the first part of this fairly well. I mean, fair. I mean, a lot. And then before we get to, I think it's maybe like 4 or 5 before not. It's a while before we get to those suits. Um, this felt like a movie more than it did a show. This felt like this was like the finale for like an official finale for Cosmic Fury. I mean, sorry, for Dino Fury, kind of, and then leading into the thing. But it felt like a movie that just happened to be like 3-4 hours long, 3 hours, 4 hours long, the 10 episodes. Just the way it's structured, like from kind of similar to Dino Fury, because that was like almost the day to the next. But this felt like this was like, okay, this could have been in the movies, maybe cut a few things, but it was wrapping up a lot of things on top of handling Power Ranger lore and expanding upon that, and then of course so many other things. A lot of things I didn't expect. The action was actually really good. I mean, the action is really good in the previous, but I really enjoyed it in this. It didn't look too ridiculous. It was a lot of fights that I wasn't expecting to be as intense as they were. But I'm like, man, it's Power Rangers, right? Yeah. Make sure I'm not watching Super Sentai or Kamen Rider here. But they definitely, like I said, the entire tone of this show, it just, as I said before, it just completely goes a different direction. And I think they're trying to balance an audience of like get the older generation and the younger generation too, because some of it is just kind of heavy, man. I'm like, oh my god, just prepare to have tears. Prepare to have tears. If you're a fan of this series, if you care, you're gonna have nothing but tears, because there's gonna be so many moments throughout the show that's just hurrah, and oh man, just so many different emotions you're gonna go through while watching Cosmic Fury. I really enjoyed seeing the growth and the progression of the characters. After watching Dino Fury, which is 44 episodes, after being with these people for so long and kind of getting more of a conclusion that we initially wasn't going to get. I think it's pretty good. I love seeing where Izzy goes, seeing where Amelia goes after finding out the whole thing with her parents, and she's Rafconian. Aiyon, like all the characters here. Like I said, just having so many moments that really cap off their story. And this really felt like a not only a love letter to the series, but just the entire thing as well. It did a really good job. I think I'm just so shocked that it was as good as it was. And I'm sitting here like beating myself up, like, man, damn, why'd you doubt this? Like it had the magic. Like I said, the suits were still kind of. I would have wanted to do more with that design, if possible. But like I said, once it gets into it, you really enjoy it. It doesn't take you out of it at all. People probably like, man, this is probably the one positive review I'm going to see, on internet. Probably. Like I said, I mean, I kind of just lost myself and then just didn't care. It was a good time. I have my gripes about it, being a big Super Sentai, Power Ranger fan, Tokusatsu in general, but I like that they're covering their own thing. I love this original story. It didn't necessarily have to follow anything else. It was nods to the Power Ranger movies, and like I said, the Power Ranger movie, and so much more. We get so many references. We get cameos. Of course, like I said, this felt like the special. I feel like Power Rangers doesn't do crossovers anymore for whatever reason. Which I noticed in the last season. I was like, they brought in Grid Battle Force, which is Beast Morphers or Beast, I think it's Beast Morphers, and we never get a actual team up, like nothing. So I missed that. So I just felt like bringing Billy in and XYZ, that it was a really good send off to this entire series. This is definitely worth a rewatch. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I really I follow a lot of the Rangers. This was really good. I really enjoyed just getting that bow to the story. It's one thing that was buzzing in my head that really bothered me. But I'll have that on a different breakdown, talking about all that. But yeah, I just, man, so many things they got right. The stuff they did with Zedd. I enjoyed the minions they brought into this. The overall, like, what, how to make everything sense. How do you pull more from 44, 50 episodes after giving it that conclusion at the end of Dino Theory? Definitely one of my favorite teams to date. I really love the chemistry of everybody in this movie. Everybody obviously has been doing this for a while. I just, man, like I said, this was in the theater. I'd be like, oh my god, but there's no way. It would have been too long. It would have been like 3 hours, probably 3.5, just trying to get all of this into one thing. But no, they did a really good job serializing this. Like I said, just different locations we were getting here. Like I said, it felt like a big grand movie send off. And I like I said, didn't hate it. If you're a Power Rangers fan, I think you will enjoy this thoroughly. I did. Like I said, there was like little nitpicks that I had about it, from a toxic fan perspective. Not a fan. Just that perspective that that certain things could have been different and how I wanted to look based off of the Super Sentai adaptation of Zords they used here, and the method of power. The morphers are completely different. They don't have the same morphers that they use in the previous. But like I said, I mean, I enjoyed the new colors. I love the Morphin sequence. It really didn't take too much away from Dino Theory, which they kind of explained all that, like why everything was happening the way it was happening. But yeah, it just hit it for me, man. If like I said, if you like Power Rangers, if you loved Dino Theory, this is a send off to that show, wrapping up a lot of things. Again, just little stupid stuff in the back, but nothing too much to really bog your brain down about it or be upset. Other than that, it was just a good time. I loved it. I definitely, like I said, once it comes out, I can't wait for everybody to talk about it. Talk about how good Cosmic Fury was. Every character has their moment here. Every character has their moment here. Every character has a really good conclusion. But like I said, this is going to be. I think this is good. I think this is going to be the final chapter for just Dino Theory, Cosmic Fury, and we'll start to move on to a different set. But this was cool. I thoroughly enjoyed this. Like I said, I will be watching again. But if you watch this, let me know what you thought. I know I was talking about how good it was. Like I said, I'm surprised at how good it was myself. Just let me know what you thought in the comments below. Tell Terrell how much you liked it as well. Or if you didn't like it, let me know too. I would like to kind of see different opinions on it. But like I said, I enjoyed it. So let me know in the comments below if you liked it. And hopefully, you got 10 episodes of time to watch this show, because it's definitely worth it. But on that note, I will see you guys another time. Catch you for another review. Leave me a comment, and I'll see you later.